to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make the play, but good coverage that time. So Arizona State's offense trots out there to open this game. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. NC State lines up first and goal. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting it.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can...
Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Grab made by the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offense. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arizona State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. NC State comes to the line quickly.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the... scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He finds his man, and he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Past the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, ASU.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for his big tight end, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, NC State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. NC State comes to the line quickly. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That's a strong stiff arm. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. No huddle here for the offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, North Carolina State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught. Completion. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled there by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Great cut. They whiff on him. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. How important was that touchdown, Kurt? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll run it from the gun. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They're going to run it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. And it's caught! Touchdown, ASU! So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. NC State comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying it.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
First and goal, Arizona State.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. On the move now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Hold on.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
NC State 28.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Throwing up play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, NC State. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, walking with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Snags a quick throw. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner is brought down. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Defense can't do much here. The offense could just kneel down and walk out of here with a W. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.